Okay, my knee's still just a little tender, but I think, well, this could change as I start adding some serious weight, but I think I can make it through some sets here on the hack squat. I mean, ultimately, it's going to be decided, like I said, when I get some heavy weight on here. Because, I mean, even with the minor injury, a lot of times when you have some pretty light weight, it might give you some false sense of security, or maybe that's not the right way to say it. It just gives you a false sense of how it feels, just because the weight's light. And as soon as you start putting some serious weight on there, whether that's only a couple plates or 6 plates like with me, it can give you a wake-up call. So hopefully I can make it through 3 sets here. I was very tempted to do some free weight barbell back squat, but my back is still, like, don't get me wrong, it feels a lot better. It does. But there's still just a slight, and the best way I can describe it is a discomfort. There's still a slight discomfort, like something's just very close to being, all the way right, but not quite there. So I'm just not gonna chance it. I'm gonna do hack squats again, and honestly, this is the last week of the bulk. Starting next Monday, it's gonna be cut time. It's gonna be a serious cut. Like, I'm not gonna afford myself any cheat days, which that's gonna be that's a lot easier said than done. I'm gonna be very tempted, but I really wanna, do this right. You know what I mean? I want to see what I can do actually cutting every single day and not cheating, because of my last cut, you know, all day Saturday and half day Sunday, I would cheat, and that's kind of, it's like taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I want to just keep taking steps forward with no steps back and see where I can get to. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep warming up. I was trying to make a point with that, and I honestly have no freaking idea what I was even trying to say. I like lost it. Oh yeah, I know. Uh, I think that I'm gonna probably stick with hack squats through the duration of this cut, because, and I know I shouldn't be like this, but every time I get under, it's the same thing with barbell bench press. Every time I get under a barbell on the bench or squat, it's like my ego takes over, and I have to lift heavy, and I don't want to, I don't want to be like that. So, and again, especially while cutting, when you're cutting, that's like the definite wrong time to be trying shit like that. So if I stick to the hack squat, well, first of all, I can only fit 6 plates on each side, and I can usually get about 8, 9, 10 reps with that. So it's not crazy heavy, not like I do on barbell back squat where I'm doing sets of 4 or 5 reps. You know, I think, yeah, again, I'm just gonna stick with the hack squats. Um, we'll see. I mean, I might throw in like a Smith machine or something, but nothing crazy. But anyways, let's keep warming up. All right, I'm gonna skip. Well, I'm not gonna skip, but I'm not gonna record a couple of these warm ups. I'll probably, I don't know, once I get 5 plates on, uh, I'll catch back up with you guys. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I literally just woke up like 20 minutes before I got in here. Honestly, I'm still just trying to wake up. Probably not the smartest way to approach this, but who am I kidding? I've done stupider shit in my life, so. Yeah, I could tell I'm still trying to wake up. I felt a little heavy. It did, but unless something changes, like Wednesday when I did this, we're still gonna try 6 plates. So I'm gonna rest another minute or two, try to get myself psyched up. Probably not succeed, but I'll try. And we'll do this first set. uh, uh, oh, holy shit. Well, if you're not awake, you are now after doing something like that. Holy shit. I got to see how my knee feels. I did feel a little bit of tenderness on that. Not like last Wednesday, but still, I felt something. So there's yeah, it's definitely tender. I might not do 3 sets here. I'll play it by the set. Um, but I think I can do at least one more. I'm just gonna have to really like not go explosive, control the reps. I'm sure you guys can see a slight difference between those first 6 I did and then the final 3 after I kind of stopped at the top and waited like 10, 20 seconds. Those last 3, I was going a little slower because I could feel that tenderness. And those, oddly enough, felt better actually. So, yeah, this next set, I'm just gonna have to, even if it takes down some reps, I won't say go slow, just control it more, Not so, not so much speed and explosiveness, just a little more control. And I think my knee will be all right for at least one more. Come on. Ah. Holy shit. I believe that was a PR. think that was 10 reps, which, if that's true, would be a PR. Damn, let me get this other one off. Wow, I was not expecting that. One of the things I don't like about wearing these wraps, though, is that when you're doing really anything like over 5 reps, especially if you're not used to wearing them, it might just be anything over 3 reps, but you start to lose the feeling in your legs, and the higher the reps are, the worse it gets. So I did 10 there, and it's weird because like I could feel it, but then again, they were kind of numb. You know what I mean? I don't know. That probably doesn't even make any sense, but like, cause I can feel like the burn, and I can feel they're already getting a little sore, but they're also numb. I don't know how else to explain it. It's freaking weird though, but yeah, like wraps are great for like a 1 rep max or a heavy double, heavy triple. But if you're not used to wearing them, anything over that, and again, it depends how much you tighten them. That also is a factor. But I do mine pretty tight, especially since my knees are tender. Yeah, I think I'll do one more. Chances are I'm not gonna hit 10 again. That was like my one-time PR. And I wasn't even really going for it; it just kind of happened. But if I can get 8 or possibly 9 again, I'll be happy. It'd be 3 good sets here, and then oh, that would have sucked. I just about lost this. It would have all unrolled, and I would have had to have rolled it up again. But anyways, yeah, one more, and then I'll move on to leg curls, leg extensions. And last week, I think it was Wednesday actually, because I couldn't do this because my knee. I finished with weighted lunges, and then I did like a superset with the assisted sissy squat. Little, it's not even a machine, but it's a piece of equipment they have back there. So I think today, no weighted lunges because that's another thing I wanted to say. When I have my camera pretty low, so when I go over there to take it out and look at some stuff, make sure I got good angles, I have to kneel down. After that first set, I kneeled down. My legs are still a little sore from weighted lunges Wednesday. I knew that was gonna happen, dude. They always tear me up. But anyways, um, where was I going with that? Uh, oh, immediately after leg extensions, I think I'm gonna go around the back here, get in that assisted sissy squat, a piece of equipment, and maybe grab a little weight, make it a little harder, but then like do a couple, maybe even 3 sets of that immediately after leg extensions. And I'm really gonna focus on because this is when it felt the best. Last Wednesday when I did it on that deep stretch all the way at the bottom. Now it can be dangerous doing that. So like, I'll kind of explain better the best way to do it in my opinion. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the idea. So I'm just gonna shut up. If I keep talking, I'll go for another 5 minutes. Let me rest like one more minute, maybe even longer, because I still need to get some feeling back in my legs, and then we'll do this final set here. I was trying to get myself hyped up for that lift, and I don't know if you guys could tell, it didn't work. It was not working at all. I mean, I still got 8, but it just wasn't. I don't know. It just didn't feel optimal. Didn't feel like my best. But I guess 3 sets in, I should kind of be okay with that. Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing else. Get all this picked up, and we'll move on to leg curls. Okay, I know exactly why this happened. And again, the culprit is those freaking weighted lunges. But my hamstrings, even after those, it was after the second set specifically, and then the third set of hack squats made it even more. My hamstrings were sore, you know what I mean? And nothing bad, but they just felt like they weren't fully recovered, But being that my last leg day was Wednesday, that's kind of a problem. You'd think they should be recovered by then. And it's because of those weighted lunges. That hasn't happened in so long. My legs still being sore between each leg day, or by the time the next leg day comes up. And it's no coincidence that, the day that it happens again is the week that I do weighted lunges. There's no coincidence. Those things just always, and it sucks because they work so good. They do. They work so good, man. I would like to be able to incorporate them somehow still. See, so before last week, a couple weeks before that, I would do weighted lunges at the end of my leg session, but only one set. And my legs weren't really that sore, So maybe I could keep doing that, just get one good set of weighted lunges, enough to where I get the benefits, but not overdoing it to where I'm sore for 5 days, That might be my best option. I think I might do that, but not every leg day. You guys know I train legs twice a week, so maybe just every Wednesday. We can give it a try and see. That sounds like a good idea, but you never really know until you put it into practice. So we'll see. I'll definitely try it though. But yeah, my hamstrings are sore. They are sore. But I can kind of demonstrate how I do this if you guys want. But I do my weighted lunges a little differently. I instead of like kind of leaning up on my toes a little bit or midfoot even, when I am coming up out of the hole on a weighted lunge, I'm pushing through my heels. And I'm almost pushing my ass back, and it targets my hamstrings and glutes. You know, that's a solid knee right here. So much more. And I mean, if you think about it, you go up to any random guy, I would feel confident in saying 9 out of 10 guys that have never trained, and even most guys that do train, are going to have better quad development and size than hamstrings. That's just how it is. Hamstrings is a smaller muscle group. It's a little harder to get hypertrophy for, in my opinion. Quads are easy, man. They are easy to target and get pumped up. So anywhere I can kind of target my hamstrings a little more, my glutes, I'm going to do it, because my quads, like, I get enough out of my quads just on leg extensions, and then, you know, the here and there times that I do sissy squats, stuff like that. My quads are, you know, really good. So yeah, I mean, I try to get as much hamstring work out of anything else that I can, unless just for whatever reason I feel like not doing it that day. I do that sometimes too, but anyways, one more here, and we'll move on to leg extensions, and then some sissy squats after that. Yeah, no drop sets today. I was considering it, but I don't think it'll benefit me. I think if anything, it'll kind of be too much for today at least. So let's call that there. You just can't beat leg extensions. I don't care how many times I do it. How sometimes it honestly does just get old, but it works, man. One set, and my quads are already on fire. Of course, I did 35 reps, I think. But still, it worked. So, do 2 more. We'll move on. Wow, that set was literally cut in half. I only did 17. See, I was kind of wanting to go for that because I really only rested like a minute, trying to really speed it up here. Because I mean, let's be honest, who really wants to do sets of 35 on leg extensions? Really on anything, you know? I'm not into that. Yeah, I don't mind a set here or there or some drop sets like that, but not every set, like every straight set. No. So I was trying to speed up, bring it down like around 20 or 25. I didn't even get 20. All right. I mean, the most the most important thing is that it was effective. It worked. You guys seen how tough those last couple reps were. So whether I only did 5 or if I did 50, as long as the last couple reps most of the time look like that, you're gonna see some growth. All right. I'll probably just rest like another 30 seconds and do this last one. Okay. This this piece of equipment, I guess, is messed up. You're supposed to be able to pull this to adjust this up and down, and it's not. I've loosened it, I've tightened it, I've tried everything. It is not cooperating. So, luckily, it's only like maybe a half inch too low. I think I can manage to make it work. If not, I might have to scrap it. I don't know. But I have this 50-pound barbell here. Again, honestly, I could probably just do body weight and be okay. But I want to try at least one set with a little extra weight. Like, again, I'm at the very end of the workout. I'm pretty fatigued. It's not going to take a lot of weight to get what I'm, wanting out of this. So this is just 50 pounds. And again, it might be too much, but we'll try it and see. If it ends up being too much, maybe I'll just go down to body weight and do 1 or 2 more sets after this. This is the tricky part right here. Getting your feet in here without tipping it over. All right, let's try it. Yeah, see, I need this. Let me try something. So I had this little. Holy crap! I don't fall over here. I added this little pad. It helped a little, close that gap some, but it still could be even higher. Kind of sucks. Maybe I don't know. I'll try to figure something else out, but Might be stuck with this. Okay. Get me out of here. Man, again, always having to kind of rig stuff up just to work. It worked good enough. I got 2 decent sets. My quads are burning quite a bit, actually, so we're going to call it there. It's 11 total sets of legs. Again, since I train legs twice a week, I'm not sitting here trying to do 15 or 20 sets. Anywhere from 9 to 12 sets usually is good, because then again, Wednesday I'll be right back here training legs again, doing another 10 or 12 sets. So that'll have me at least at 20 total sets for legs. And for legs, that's all I need. It doesn't take a lot for my legs to respond, so let's call it there. Let's go pose. All right. I'm trying a little different spot here. So, I feel like the lighting in certain areas they look pretty cool, but I never really know until I get in post-production, if you will. So, yeah, hopefully it's pretty good, because this is the only spot I'm going to pose today. So, let's get straight into it. Okay. I think we're done. we got some pretty good posing in. Hopefully, I mean, they look good in person, so I'll find out when I'm editing. But yeah, that's it. My legs need some good rest and recovery. Like I said, and I didn't really feel it until about 2 sets in. My legs were still kind of sore from Wednesday's leg session, so I'm going to make sure I really rest and recover good for this coming up Wednesday's leg session. It'll be the last leg session on the bulk for this run. So I want to try to make it as good as I can because the more I start cutting, the heavier the weights you're going to feel. So, but yeah, that's it, man. Let's just get out of here.